there. Now here's where this shit gets fucking weird. While you're in class, you're being scanned all the time that you're in class. And if at any point during any of the lessons, if it appears that you're not paying attention, you will actually get a notice. They'll be sending you to tell you basically to pay attention because you're not paying attention. While you're with your meals that you pick that you want to eat, over the course of the school years, it will actually optimize your meal plan for you and start giving you better suggestions on how to have a better meal that's going to be better suited for you and your learning ability. And everything is absolutely done through facial recognition. So at no point, from the moment you're in that school, and even on the grounds for the most part, because even if you're on the grounds and you're outside doing whatever you're doing outside, you're being facially recognized throughout all of it.
See, now I've got about 50,000 special effects I wish I could be playing right now, but that, frankly, I think in a school situation is absolutely ridiculous.
Now, but here's a strange thing. So what's really weird is they had an interview with this one 19-year-old girl from school, and she was actually saying, she goes, what this does is this promotes three things. It promotes better students because knowing that everything you're doing is on camera, you're less likely to become a bully. You're less likely to beat somebody up. You're less likely to cause a problem knowing that you're not. It's impossible to get away with it.
Unless you're genuinely have an issue.
Right. But even if you genuinely have an issue, you're not going to deal with it on school property.
No, but I mean, if you have some sort of mental problem, if you're a bully because you're mental, then you're still going to be mental, whether you're on camera or not. So. Yeah, well, exactly.
The second part of it is she really thought that the whole idea of how it's with the meals was a great idea just because it does. Because once it starts suggesting other meal ideas, you start trying these. So it was like, yeah, it gives you more energy, it gives you this, you tend to pay attention for longer, all because you're eating healthier, eating better. And then the third thing was that the notifications about being in class, so there's class that I wasn't very, I struggled with. And every time I would sort of drift off or I'd stop paying attention or whatever it was, and I all of a sudden immediately I'd get my phone would buzz or my laptop would come up and the notes would come up to tell me this. And then it starts recognizing patterns. And then they immediately set you up for tutor lessons and things like this to have you become a better student. And you'll be able to learn more efficiently because they see you're not doing well in that class, you don't pay attention as well, and they try to find and solve the problem.
See, now when I was in school, we had this person that used to stand near the front of the room and monitor that kind of stuff without any sort of technology. They were the fucking teachers.
Yeah, but nowadays, the thing with teachers nowadays is, again, this is in North America, I know it. So imagine if you have a teacher whose job now is you have to teach a lesson when you're spending a pretty big chunk of your time teaching these kids, making sure that they're paying attention. Imagine if you yourself literally have a teacher doctorate, and now they have all this extra time that they can learn, they can teach better, more efficiently, because they don't have to pay attention to this billion in the fucking backpack and you're making it a more efficient system, and it truly does. It makes it a more efficient system. But again, at what expense?
Right. Now, I think now just in the North American system, you're letting teachers off way too easy. Your lesson plans aren't that fucking difficult. I know y'all took the job because you want to smoke pot for 2 months a year. Well, not every one of them, just 90% of them. And I really argue against this class size bullshit. Come on, deal with it. But I still fear the barcode. I don't want to be barcoded. I like being watched. I'm okay with that. But I like knowing that I can hide when I feel like it. If my face has to be scanned every time I walk into a building, that freaks me out.
See, I I just go on to the assumption that no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, the second I step out my fucking front door, there is a high chance that somebody somewhere is either filming me or taking a picture of me somewhere.
It's a fair assumption, and it's also perfectly legal if you're out in public. So.
Now, here's where this all gets fucking wonky, because in Canada, this happened in Canada. One of my fucking cousins actually had this piece of shit as a teacher. This guy was actually had a little hidden pen camera in his pocket. And he was filming all the female students' fucking cleavage.
Wow.
He got caught. He got fucking caught.
Yeah.
Red-handed. And they let him go.
Yeah.
And the reason they did is because, for two reasons. One, they said, well, we don't think that he was taking these images for sexual purposes.
Well, then what the hell was he taking them for?
He's a grown man taking a picture of titty shots. It's only for sexual fucking purposes.
What, is he making Enflac ads?
Right? I mean, that's just it. But the craziest thing, and this is where this whole fucking thing gets really flipped upside down between North America and China. They also ruled that students in schools should not have the right to privacy while they're in a classroom.
Well, that.
Sorry, but no.
Okay,
No.
you don't have the right to privacy in the sense that you can't be screwing in the back of the classroom, or you can't be smoking a joint or talking on your phone or something. You definitely have the right not to have your tits photographed.
Right? Like, that's the thing. I just can't believe that this guy got away with it. And not only got away with it, but the court sided with him.
That I'll never understand. I will never understand where the courts come in on sex offenders. How many Chinese sex offenders did you hear about? They probably all get fucking killed on the spot. They get dragged off and killed, and you never hear about them again. These fucking drains on our society, they get away with this shit. At the most, they might lose their job. But so many go unconvicted for the nasty shit they do to high school girls. Go out and look at a high school girl tomorrow while you're on your way to work. See what that looks like. They're children. They're infants.
Yeah.
It's just...
I can't. I had a teacher in class. Okay, actually, fuck this. My sister had a teacher in her class, and they heard about this guy, like, sort of going in and saying, oh, you watch out for this fucking guy, because he'll walk up to girls' desks when they're talking, he would rub his crotch around the corner of the desk.
Sure.
And basically dry fuck the desk.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time. No, I didn't.
The girls started getting wise with this, and what they would do is, when the teacher wasn't looking, they would actually rub, like, marker or chalk or something like that along the corner of the desk. So when he'd go over and he'd rub his dick against it, when he stood back, he'd have this fucking smear line.
That's awesome.
And that's how he ended up getting quote-unquote caught for it, and then he ended up stopped doing it because he realized all the girls were, well, defending themselves against it.
That's hilarious. Hey,
He's taking titty shots, and they fucking goes to court and he gets let go.
Mr. Sir, how come all your chalk is pants colored now? Alright, just trying something new, kids. Go back to work. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It's not. It's disgusting and wrong. But along that lines, I had a teacher named Mr. Josephson who had just a legendary bald spot and stood in the same spot every day. And I did write Mr. Joe's bald spot with an arrow, and he stood in front of it for a good damn near a week before he figured it out. And it was classic. He actually hit me for that one.
Really?
Oh yeah, well he was mad. He didn't like that he had a bald spot. He didn't think anybody knew, but everybody knew, and I pointed it out with an arrow. Oh, Mr. Joe. We drove that guy nuts. Hey, Mr. Joe, if you ever hear this, I'm sorry, buddy.
Fuck you, Mr. Joe. Get over your fucking hair.
Oh, we tortured that guy. That's no right to take pictures of teenage girls' tits, but you gotta unwind somehow when you're dealing with people like us.
That's fucking nuts. I mean, like, there's was a teacher in my middle school where he freaked out on one of my quote-unquote sort of friends. We hung out with the same group of people. I never really liked the guy. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. But he had a teacher fucking wig out. Because he mouthed off to him in class. The teacher said some made a snide comment to him, and he defended himself and fucking licked the teacher back. And the teacher came over, and he threw, trying to think what he threw a ruler at him, like one of the big yardsticks.
Oh, wow.
He threw that at him. And when he caught it, he threw it back at him. And then he came over and slammed his fucking head with a clipboard.
Jesus.
In front of the entire class. And my fucking so-called buddy, the school gave him 2 days suspension.
That's amazing.
Well, the cool thing was what happened to the teacher because, although we all knew that you can't, physically harm a teacher without getting in a lot of trouble for it, but you can fuck with their car.
Yes, you can.
So that's what we ended up doing. We fucked with his car really badly. Well, I actually wasn't part. I heard all about it after the fact. Yeah, people fucked with his car really badly. And he like popped all the tires, heated it, spray painted it, just stuck fucking shit up his exhaust pipe, threw sugar in his fucking gas tank. Just made a mess.
Yeah, I actually have a pretty. I didn't get one fired, but a teacher was caught making fun of my name, a gym teacher, and was let go. He was very blatantly for weeks using that particular pun to refer to me in gym class because I wasn't much of a performer in gym class. And someone else ratted him out, and he was caught calling me by that name. I'm not even gonna say it, but. You guys can all put 2 and 2 together with Eric, fat little Eric Content class. If you can't, go over to YouTube and catch my comedy show. You'll figure it all out. But he was let go for that. He was like a student teacher. He wasn't really full-fledged at our school yet. He was like doing a practicum, and he didn't last too long. So I just got to say, we only got about a few minutes left here, unfortunately, because I have to leave where I'm at. As I rely on Wi-Fi until Wednesday for us to do our little show. I just got to say, teachers, you're all fucking scumbags. Every last one of you. I think you should all be fired. And your occupation's obsolete now anyway. We got the facial recognition computers that can make sure the kids are in school, and the internet can handle the rest. There's no need for you anymore. Go get real jobs.
That's exactly right.
And that's exactly right. We already have an episode called that, or this one would be it. Which, by the way, is our most popular episode ever. I just thought. Anchor.fm listed the 10 of our most popular episodes ever, and that one, Those Who Can Do, Those Who Can't Teach, and Those Who Don't Give a Shit podcast. That's our #1 most downloaded episode with 98 downloads that night.
That's awesome.
Very awesome. Thank you to everybody for just making this the coolest thing ever. Except for teachers. I thank you for nothing. You had nothing to do with this. You didn't help me get here at all. In fact, you helped me with nothing. Ever. All of you. I didn't realize how little you did for me until I stopped being under your influence. Except for Cassie Crest, my grade 12 AP English teacher, you were pretty amazing, and that's pretty much it. Mr. Wyatt, you were a funny dude, but you taught me nothing. You introduced me to some good books, but you didn't teach me anything. I learned so much more about Canadian history after history class. You should all be, we should be allowed to take pictures of your tits and sell them on the internet, all of you.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh! Hang on. I got to change the subject because that's just fucked up.
Yeah, hey, get in touch with us, teachers. Give me I got my 20-year reunion coming up. I'd love to see you again. Eric and Gord at outlook.com.
And your tits. I have a new joke.
Oh, please.
I heard a new Jesus joke.
Oh my god.
And I want to share it publicly because I think it's really funny.
All right.